Looks like a long-lost relative.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the HeroCross Hybrid Metal Figuration Alien Queen. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have a nice image there of the Alien Queen, very scary Hybrid Metal Figuration, number 47, Alien Queen. It is from the movie Aliens. Plural, it's a sequel. On this side of the box, we have a very scary image there of the Alien Queen. Same thing on this side of the box as well. On the bottom of the box, you have a bunch of eggs about to just do bad things. Face huggers. Face huggers are in there. Anyway, on the other side of the box also is the same image there of the eggs. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other. Warning! Please don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. And you can open up the window right here, and right in there is where the figure sits, and you also get another image there of the Alien Queen amongst her babies. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have the Alien Queen. Now the good people at HeroCross sent this to me to review for you guys, and I would definitely say this is definitely an improvement over the last Alien that I reviewed from them. If you remember the last Alien I reviewed for them, that thing was bad. That was bad. But this one is leaps and bounds better. That much I can say. Definitely a big improvement over that last Alien I reviewed. This one's actually good. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Look at that mouth. That's scary. That's scary. That's not something you want coming at you in the middle of the night. You don't want that. You don't want that. The teeth are done in a transparent plastic, and I love the way they look because it does give the illusion of them just kind of being soaked with their acidy spit, and that's just really, really well done. Very nicely done. A lot of detail going on in there. You do have the secondary mouth in there. We'll get into that in a little bit. You can see the top of the head here, this big plate. Is wonderfully molded, and a lot of nice paintwork here. You can see the highlights they added, and it really just, it just makes it look so good. And with the lights and darks there, with the highlights and shadows, just really brings it all together and looks very, very nice. And you also get some gold, some subtle gold paint in here as well. And again, it's not, in your face. It's very subtle. It's just right there in the grooves. And when the light hits it just the right way, you can see it. And very nicely done. Again, that texture that's molded in here. It's very nice. Even the back of the plate here, you can see, is molded with a lot of bone structure here and whatnot. And even these bones I don't know how well you can see it, but even this bone structure here is done with those highlights to make them stand out. And yeah, that's really cool. And this little piece here likes to fall off. It's on a ball joint to just pop in. This one on mine just loves to fall out. But we can take a look at the rest of the detail. And again, lots of detail here in the neck. And again, they have a lot of that gold in there. Just little gold highlights just to make things stand out. And you got the little arms here, which again have those gold highlights in there. Little claws picked out in silver. Then you got the main arms here, which again nicely molded. You got a little bit of silver in there. And again, the claws done in silver as well. And again, you got some more of that highlight going throughout the body itself. You can see all that molded detail again with those, little highlights of gold throughout. Very nice. And on the hind legs here, again, you got those gold detailings there. There's gold highlights going on, as well as the other highlights here amidst the dark plastic there, and the claws picked out in silver. The tail, very nicely detailed as well, and again, yeah, those gold highlights going all the way down, those little spikes going down the tail itself, all the way to the tip. Stabby, 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 stabby. Yeah, overall, very nicely done. You got these bits right here, which are made of a soft plastic. These are bendy. These will flex around for you. And even these have that subtle, just kind of gold highlighting on them. So very cool. Let's see if we can get a shot of the back here. I don't know how well we can get the light in here, but again, you can see the back. Again, a lot of nice molded detail, and you have those gold highlights going on in there. It looks really, really cool. Really dig it. Now, articulation-wise, the head can rotate from side to side. Not a lot. That's pretty much all you're going to get. Just very subtle movement over and over. The mouth can open and close. The little arms here are on a ball joint. They don't have too much range of movement. As you can see, that's pretty much all the wiggle waggle you're going to get out of them. They do have an elbow joint with 90 degrees of bend. Little hands can rotate. The big arms here, as you can see, are on 2 ball joints. Oop, and that little piece loves to fall out. I'm going to leave that out for now. It's on a ball joint at the base right here, so you get a good range of movement. You can move it up, you can move it forward. You do have full rotation, if you can get past the big head plate there. Outward movement, yeah, pretty much full outward movement there. You do have a swivel at the elbow joints with 9 degrees of bend. And the wrists are on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly, waggly, and swiveling. You do have a swivel at the waist. That could pretty much go all the way around if you want. The legs, the hind legs here can do a full 360. They're also on a ball joint at the base in there too, so you can kind of shift those hips forward and back, up and down as you want. Outward movement, that's as much as you're going to get. You have a knee joint here with 90 degrees of bend. You have a joint right here with also 90 degrees of bend. And the feet are on a ball joint. You also have a toe joint here as well. And the feet can move down a good bit. Can't really move up, but you do get a little bit of tilt as well. The tail is fully posable. It's just a bendy tail. So you can take this and literally pose it however you want and get crazy with it. Whatever you want to do. It's a nice fully posable tail. I just leave in this little curl here, just like that. And there you go. Now it is possible to get her standing on her own, because the joints are actually pretty snug. But it does take a bit of balancing, but you can see, you know, like her tail's not supporting her. She is holding herself up. So that's nice that she can support her own weight despite having this big head. So that's a plus. But if you do want to make sure she's a bit more secure, you do get a little stand for her. It's just these 2 pieces of acrylic right here. And you just slot them together like that. And you can just take that and cradle that underneath her like so. So you can have her more in a kind of leaning forward, I'm about to bite your head off pose. And that will keep her up. So totally up to you what you want to do. Let me put this little piece back on. It's only this one that likes to pop off. And these little bits are on ball joints as well, so you can pose those if you want to. And for some reason on mine, this one loves to pop off. But there you go. Now she does have optional hands as well. She has two different grabby hands right here, which again have the same amount of detailing and paint. The claws all picked out in silver. And the hands are easy to swap out. They're just on ball joints. So you just pop out the old hand, pop out, no, that's the wrong hand, pop in the new hand. And the difference is just that these hands are straight out, whereas these are with the palm up. So, but they're both doing the grabby, 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 grabby. I'm going to kill you. Grabby, grabby. So they're all doing the same thing here. It fell out again. You know what? Just stay out. I don't care anymore. If you don't want to stay in, I'm not going to force you. Anyway. You also do get alternate smaller hands for the second set of arms here. You can see there's a more kind of relaxed posed small killing hands. But again, I have the claws there picked out in silver. And even the knuckles have little dots of silver on them. And those, again, swap out the same way. They're just on ball joints. You just pop them out. And come on. Pop out. Just pop that out. Pop the new hand in. Oops. As I drop things like a dum-dum. Like a butter-fingered dum-dum. Come on. Work with me, Queen. There you go. You can see. This one's more like, I'm going to kill you. This one's like, hi, I'm the Alien Queen. What's your name? Come on, let's shake hands. Let's shake hands. Oh, thank you. Okay. Anyway. So, there you have that. Let me just pop this hand back on. I prefer these hands. I prefer the more grabby hands than the hey, let's shake hands. But that's just me. Hey, as always, your toy, display it however you wish. Now this whole plate section here does slide back if you want to expose more of the mouth here. You just take this and it just slides back. That exposes a bit more detail in there, which is pretty cool how that works. You can see how far forward that comes. Like that. You just slide that back. That exposes more of that evil, disgusting mouth of hers. And you do also have the gimmick here with the secondary mouth being able to pop out at you. You just open up her mouth, and there's a button right here. That button with the screw on it right there, that's the button. So you just open up her mouth, and whoop, and that secondary mouth pops out. There you can see. Again, nicely detailed. Got those highlights painted in there, the teeth done in silver. And yeah, that's gross. That's really gross. It's just a spring-loaded gimmick. You just push it in, locks itself back into place. And if you want to spring it out again, just push the button, and you can do all that. So there you go. So that's pretty much what you have gimmick-wise going on there. And just for a quick comparison, here it is with the Predator, with HeroCross's Predator. Just so you can see how they look together. I kind of wish they made a Ripley now. I kind of want a Ripley to go with this. I don't know if they made a Ripley. I'm going to have to look that up. And if they didn't, they should. They should make a Ripley now. A Ripley in her little power loader, her little mech suit to fight the Queen. Because that, you know, I want that now. I kind of want that now. Get on that. Get on that, HeroCross. Get on that. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the Alien Queen. Again, a vast improvement over the previous Alien that I reviewed for them. Leaps and bounds better. Nothing broke. Yay! I mean, it looks good. It feels good. You know, it is nice and solid. Like I said, it can hold the pose, but you have to have things balanced just right for it to hold the pose without any support. More often than not, you will probably have to use this little stand here to keep her up if you want to have her, you know, kind of leaned over like this or whatever. But still very, very cool. Oh, one thing to mention about this little plate here, you can see these little spikes here are made of a soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking these off or anything. These are nice and flexible, so you don't have to worry about those. And yeah, I mean, you know, there's nothing fragile on this, nothing flimsy feeling. Everything feels good and solid except for this one piece which just likes to fall off. You stay because it's normal. Thank you. But all in all, though, yeah, like I'm actually quite impressed with this one. Like I said, after that last Alien I messed with, I was like, I don't know if I really want to look at any more of these aliens you guys are doing, but you know, they asked me if I wanted to review her, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a chance. And yeah, definitely very well done. Like I said, you know, quality-wise, definitely leaps and bounds better than their previous Alien. This one's really, really nicely done, and I do very much like it. And like I said, if they haven't already, I want them to make a Ripley. I want a Ripley in her little power loader to fight her. Come on, we need that. We have to complete the scene here. We have to complete the scene. Anyway, there you go. Now, if you would like this or any of HeroCross's other offerings, you can buy directly from HeroCross themselves. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. You can also buy HeroCross toys at BigBadToyStore.com. There'll also be a link to their site in the description down below. You can also check out my HeroCross playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the HeroCross Hybrid Metal Figuration Alien Queen, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face!
Excuse me, miss. You know what? Never mind. Waspinator will see himself out. Have a nice day.